Okay. Hi, everyone. Hi and welcome. One moment. Keep screwing up the audio volume. Move that there just for a second. I'll just mute the music for a minute. Hi and welcome, everyone. Welcome to a bit of Disco Elysium. Yes, indeed, I don't normally stream over the weekend, but I rather enjoyed my play session last night, and I fancied a game to play, so I figured I may as well play for a bit more. Now, one thing, I am very, very sleepy. Nothing sinister. There's no sinister reason behind it. I just woke up a little bit too early this morning. So I'll do my best. I have a coffee in front of me. But if I can't go the full 2 hours, please forgive me. I'll do what I can. But if it might get to the point where I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I gotta just fall over in bed. We'll see. We'll see. So I will do my best. But yes, please forgive me if I have to disappear. Before I do anything, though, let me tell you what I did today. I had fun today. Thank you, Cassia. Thank you very much, Cassia. And thank you, Bio and Gunslinger, Papa and Maria. Thank you, all of you. Hang on a minute. Minimize that. Go there. So, today, I went to a garden... Well, okay, so, due to your generosity, folks, and thank you for it, I have a small garden. It's nothing spectacular. The bungalow here has a small garden, and I've measured that I have approximately 6 square meters of growing space. There's like paving, whatever. So some of it is paved, and some of it has astroturf, but I have about 6 square meters of growing space, and so I popped to a garden centre with my mum. My mum isn't doing so well right now, as I keep mentioning. She's recovering from some pretty big abdominal surgery, so she's in quite a bit of pain. Nevertheless, Lulu stayed here, and yes, my mum and I popped off to the garden centre. I did all the lifting and all the pushing of the trolleys and all that. And yeah, and so I spent some time with my mum, and we picked up some... Hang on. Try not to wake up Lulu. We picked up various different seeds that I'm going to sow, and then I'll get back to you. So I have some radish seeds. I have some carrot seeds. So I'm going to try some carrots. What does it say? It says carrots. So resistant to fly or something. Fly resistant. And I asked my mum, so what do these carrots do then? And she picked it up and went, well, these are fly resistant. And I went, thank you, Mum. How would I have ever navigated the maze of life if you weren't here? With your wisdom. I've got some... What have I got? I've got some onions. They're like, ooh, a bit big. So I've got some big old onions that I'm going to plant. So these are actually our little onions that you stick into the soil, apparently. And they make big onions, if they're to be believed. I've got some runner beans. So I've split the packet with my mum. So we're going to have a competition to see who can make the best runner beans. I think they're runner beans. What are they? French beans. Right. There are some toe beans. Look. And last, but certainly not least, I have... Thank you very much. Where's Hoo Hoo? Thank you for saying so. Yes, hopefully she'll recover quickly. Last but not least, I have about 16 of these potatoes. These are rocket variety potatoes. It's a seed potato, so I've got about 16 of them, and yes, I'm going to be planting something called an early. It's an early, or is it a second early? I can't remember. Basically, it's a relatively fast-growing type of potato. So I'm going to plant some of them and see how it goes. Are you all right, sausage? Yeah, she's fine. She's all good. She's happy. She saw my mum as well, so she's had a good day. My mum popped in for tea afterwards, and Lulu got some attention. So she's good, and she just had... So her belly, she was begging for food, and we went to the shops, and I got her a tin of tuna, which I mixed in with some warm rice. So I put some rice into the rice cooker. So she's had tuna and rice, and a bacon biscuit, and attention, and a walkies. She's extremely zen right about now. Thank you, Scarlet Devil. Thank you very much, Scarlet. Hang on a minute. Bear with me, Death's Grind. I'll get to that in a second. Hang on. Sorry, I just got to sip this coffee for the energy. Insomnia says they're resistant to carrot flies, a garden pest. Thank you, BS Gamer Girl. Thank you very much, BS Gamer Girl. Okay, so let's get started with Disco Elysium then. So, So far, so good with Disco Elysium. It seems quite interesting. It's essentially, so it looks like a story RPG, like a crime RPG, where we're playing as. Whoops, hang on. We're playing as. Wait, that's weird. Hang on. There we go. We're playing as a detective. By the looks of things, a washed-up detective who is a bit of an alcoholic by the looks of things, or at least I started the game pass out drunk on the floor of a hostel in a place called Revachol, which is the name of, I'm guessing this in the background, so this city. Now, I'm sort of piecing together what's going on in this world, but it seems that this world is under occupation, or at least this city is under occupation, for a few decades ago. I think about either 20 decades ago, 2 decades ago, about 20 years ago, I think. There was some event which necessitated this city be occupied by a foreign power, multiple foreign powers called the Coalition. So it looks like, yeah, the police situation seems a bit complicated. We seem to be a militia as opposed to a true police force. So we'll see. Good. Good luck. Enjoy, Adler. So yeah, sorry. If you do try Albion Prelude, do try it with the LitCube overhaul. So the LitCube, mod thing, even for your first game, because it fixes a lot of shit in vanilla. Thank you, Judas Iscariot and Swargene and BS Gamer Girl. Let's continue. So, the washed-up detective woke up in a hostel, and we're investigating a dead body around the back of the hostel. So here we are. So I don't know my name. When asked, I said I'm between names at the moment. I've lost my memory. I'm also being repeatedly sassed by my own brain. My brain keeps narrating shit and takes the piss out of stuff. This is Kim. What's your name again? Sorry, Kim something. Sorry, bear with me.
Yes.
Kitsuragi. Kim Kitsuragi is, I suppose, my partner in this right now. Did you just telekinetically? Weird. So he's my partner right now, and he's not part of the same precinct. Essentially, the same police. The same police station. So we seem to be. He mentioned a pissing contest, but I'm not sure what he means. We've both been assigned to this this case, I guess. So yeah. Okay. Tell me about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Oh, come on, Lieutenant. Open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses. No, don't say shit. So, thus far, my detective is really insensitive. There's this woman, Lena is her name. There's a woman in a wheelchair around the front, and one of the things is, you're in a wheelchair. And then the next option is, like, do you want to ask her to join your crew? And you turn to her and say, you want to roll with me? It's like, dude, come on. Like, she's got to deal with this shit every day. You're not helping at all. Like, oh yeah, I'm drawing attention to your wheelchair. Anyway, tell me a secret. No. Do you ever talk with yourself? That's all for now. You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
For those unfamiliar with the gameplay, the voice that you're hearing now, so in addition to the people that you're speaking to, the narrator in my head seems to have different forms. As in, it's not like I don't think it's a quirk with a character. I don't think I'm a schizophrenic or anything. I mean, like you have different facets that you can sort of bring into a dialogue, and I think you can even level them up. So intellect, psych, physique, and motorics, and each one will provide information based on the situation. Like if you observe, if you make like a logical connection, logic will speak. If there's something that might be, I don't know, you want to quote Romeo and Juliet, then drama might speak. I'm guessing each of these trees, these skill trees, will let you have replay value in the game as different sort of elements of your internal monologue sort of simmer to the surface. It's interesting. Okay. Right. Hang on a minute. What was I doing? So that was encyclopedia, so as part of my intellect tree. Okay. You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
He almost seems proud of these things. Thank you, Judas Iscariot. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you very much, Judas. Thank you. Weird thing to say. Thank you, Judas. Thank you very much, Judas. Thank you.
A point of pride to him.
It is a point of pride. Okay. Right. Do you ever talk with yourself? Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
The lieutenant narrows a single eyebrow. Okay?
The lieutenant nods.
Okay. That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Let's leave. Okay. Thank you again, Judas. So that's his car. So hang on, motor vehicles do exist in this world then, so it can't be that bad. Although look at it. Looks kind of cool. Right. Wander here for a bit. Who's that? Hello. Faln. What's Faln? Who are you? Hello.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beat as he goes.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Don't burst in and say, I am the law. I keep listening.
From another planet.
He finishes
Hey
and
there.
turns to you. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He glances south
Upon
down the road.
Days.
How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Thank you, Lord Duck. Thank you very much, Lord Duck.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak, or he just likes unusual words, or both.
I was singing a minute ago. Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
So tell me, what do you need?
I don't beg for change. What the fuck? You're a detective. Tell me more about the strike. Know anything about the dead man? What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Good, carry on.
Relax. He's merely joking.
I know, brain. Okay, what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of Falm cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Falm, what's Falm?
They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
So he said the gates to the docks, so is this presumably going down to the docks to get loaded? I wonder if Revachol has like a naval trading thing going on. That's your machine behind you. Okay. That's your machine behind you. What, the truck?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
He points at the lorry with his thumb.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
That's a Faln A6 you've got there.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
He gives the side of the lorry a friendly knock. Okay. I don't yet know what Faln is. Thank you, Hectonian. Thank you, Scumsea. Thank you, Lord Duck. And thank you again, Judas Iscariot. Thank you, all of you. Sorry, for those joining the stream, welcome. This is a narrative-heavy RPG. The gist of it is I'm I'm an alcoholic detective, and I've woken up in a hostel where a murder has taken place, and we're investigating. Thank you again, Judas. That's very kind. Thank you for your... Yeah, another sub-bomb. Thank you sincerely, Judas. Okay. Okay. I had another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Maybe I should go on strike. No, what's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
I wonder if the murder over there has anything to do with the strike?
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Okay. So strike negotiator from the Wild Pines? What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
Thank you, Sushi Sorrow, for the tier 2, and Serenity Pending, and Judas Iscariot. Thank you for your kindness, all of you. You're all being very kind to me this evening, and welcome. All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Cam, your nurse. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere, to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
He smiles, awkwardly. But not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Empathy, formidable, so it's a very difficult role. So hang on, empathy is what exactly? So according to the talents of Psych, understand others, work your mirror neuron. Or neurons, more than one. Okay. 1 second. She is so fast asleep. She's snoring loudly. Yeah, she's had fun today. She's had lots of attention. And we went to the park and we had a good run around. She chased her ball. So she is exhausted. And she's now full of food. So, yeah, how old is she? She's nearly 9. Very nearly 9. Yeah. Old girl. Alright. Thank you, Ferrari Bad. Thank you very much, Ferrari Bad. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you. Right. Do you know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Alright, never mind then.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
I'm good for now. Good talk, Tommy.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Faln written on the side of the truck. Okay. Wild Pines. I see. It's not really a truck. Well, it is a truck, but cool design. Yeah, the game has a cool aesthetic to it, doesn't it? Almost like Rust, you know, a little bit. Big trailers and big tires and stuff. What's this? So an interactable thing. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Press tab, what can I see? There's a similar one here, look. But all the stuff has been knocked over. Lobster pots maybe, or just regular crates? Well, this is, just in, like, speaking environmentally, this is a relatively good sign. I mean, despite the roadblock and the strike and all that, there's clearly trade going on. There's clearly organisation. Okay. It's not as if it's, like, post-apocalyptic, if you know what I mean. Things have degraded in Revachol, sure, but at least there's stuff moving. Oh, look at that. What is that? A statue... What the fuck? Hang on a minute. It's a statue, a guy on a horse, pointing, wearing a military helmet, but pieces of the horse... The whole base has been destroyed. That's not mere degradation, the whole thing's been destroyed, and it's being held up by metal rods. Somebody's trying to repair it, despite the damage. Could that be a metaphor for the town? Look. Trying to hold it all together. Past glories. Long gone. So for those joining who didn't see the first stream, yes, I'm learning that something happened around, I think about 21 years ago-ish. There was something called the New, I think it was? Some sort of revolution. I don't know if it was military or economic or cultural. But something happened and there was this sense of hope and that things were getting better to the point that apparently things were being like gold gilding and like the things were being made out of gold and there was splendor. But apparently they're referring to something called disco. I don't know if it's literally disco as in the music or something else. But it was important to our detective here. Yeah, like a roaring 20s type situation, I think. What is this? Check that thing first.
This Postlavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
RCM. RCM? Revachok? Mail? Maybe? Sorry, what's the name of the town again? Revachol? Maybe? Fuck. Don't pat the box. Both of these options are insane. When was the last time you gently patted a fucking letterbox? Leave! Revachol Citizens Militia. Ah. Thank you, Crazy Salt. Thank you very much, Crazy Salt. What's this thing? This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man, surrounded by flame. This is a book about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book about Bordiero culture? It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, Crazy Salt. And thank you again, Judas Iscariot. That's extremely kind of you, Judas. Thank you. Did I find my other shoe? Sadly not. I'm still walking around in a wet sock, I would imagine. Hello.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
She points at the window.
Books? Postcards? Easy. Even a kid would know all of this.
Sorry, the encyclopedia... So, hang on a minute. I didn't call you encyclopedia. You interrupted my brain right about now to sass me that this shit is easy and I should know it. Fuck you, encyclopedia brain. I do know this stuff. Little girl, I know what a book is. Books are like very long letters with stories inside them.
Yes, that's exactly it.
I get the impression everyone thinks I'm special. Mate, it might have something to do with the profile pic that I've gone with down there. Oh dear. I also know what a postcard is. It's a small cardboard picture that you can send it to a friend or a loved one.
You got it, sir. What about board games?
What? Who cares about board games? Sorry, who cares about board games? No one. Don't say that, it's mean. The police don't have time for games. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay, sir. This was all very enlightening. Can I help you with anything else?
Can I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
I get the impression that perhaps Kim over here, do you reckon he's run around to all the NPCs and be like, listen, the detective might come and talk to you. He's really fucking slow. You're going to have to bet. If he says anything ridiculous, just nod and go with it. Also, he has a gun. I don't have a gun, but every NPC is acting like I do have a gun. Okay. Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold reddened cheek, then continues.
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the reader more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
She smiles gleefully. Yeah, fair. Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. That'll show 'em.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register, or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Okay, I guess I will.
Mhm.
She stamps her feet, waiting for you to say something. Okay. Well, bye. See you around, Annette. Might as well pop in. Sincere sales pitch. What's in here then? Must admit, it's kind of awkward just standing there in front of the door.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Look through the display of books.
Rows and rows of Hyundai men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundai and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundai, Return to Hyundai. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundai and the Hyundai Man.
Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundai and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundai and the false god. Man from Hyundai and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundai, the Hyundai colonies. Man from Hyundai and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundai and the snow crabs.
That's enough.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundai novels.
Pain threshold. Do any of the books call out to me? Pain threshold? Hang on. What's that then? Pain threshold. Here. Physique. Shrug off pain. They'll have to hurt you more. What? Do any of the books call out to me?
A twinge
Roll
at the back
success.
of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Ow.
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular Man from Hyundai in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. Between the throne and the Hyamdala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyamdal and the Devil Woman.
Aren't all women devil women?
Especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. There's also some sort of a snake lizard beast slithering around her abdomen, chest, shoulder region. It's symbolic of vice and sin. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyamdal novels.
I don't have the necessary coin, and even if I did, I owe the bartender in the prior building. Apparently, I think I smashed up. No, sorry, that wasn't it. I owe him money because I got like 9 bottles of wine or something, and just drank them all. So yes, yes, he'll go. I'm not a bartender. I keep calling him a bartender. It annoys him. He's the manager. Okay. So I know I'm definitely reading too much into this, but like stacks of fantasy, I don't know. Are people burying their heads in fantasy novels? Because everything's kind of shit. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
I looked through the pile of Wirral-related items.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Exactly, chat. Lots of escapism. Yeah. I mean, I don't know enough about the world to really understand why things are sliding. I don't think things are sliding in a post-apocalyptic way. I think they just had a roaring 20s and now things are a bit blah. Maybe things are stagnating.
Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Maybe I'm not into all this Bino-clad stuff.
A towering mountain of colorful board game boxes and Wirral codices.
Okay. Let's speak to the mother. I presume it's the mother. I think, yeah, she said.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
The clerk extends a greeting.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Beg your pardon? Okay. Sorry, why is option 1 begging? Fucking hell. Are you the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration. Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post, doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Really? Really? That's your daughter? Really? 10. She was certainly very polite and helpful.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Right. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Annette is quite the trooper. She's great value. She's a great value add? I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labour. No, the top one. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
Her posture becomes more rigid.
Denial is the way she copes with criticism.
Okay, let's change the subject.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
What if I wanted to buy a book?
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go. Get back there. The books await you.
She fiddles her pendant, then waves her bony finger directly at you. What type of books do you have?
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She nudges her glasses. Compel? Why does she keep saying that? Okay, I'll take a look.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Farewell for now, book peddler. I've got a thought that's appeared in my head. Well,
Volumetric shift compressor.
Oh, this is the thing I unlocked.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Okay, for those who don't know what the fuck is going on, I had a conversation a short while ago where I vomited when I saw a dead body, and my partner Kim told me to get my shit together, and to my surprise, it gave me the ability to unlock Get Your Shit Together, which is what I've just unlocked. Solution, bonuses. All endurance white checks unlocked. Okay. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4, sorry. Okay. Cool. So maybe the conversation was just a prompt to potentially unlock that. So what's this here? Internalize. So yeah, you can internalize things that have happened to you. So this is something I saw in the mirror. I see. What's this? -1 logic. Head in the clouds. Temporary research bonus. -1 logic. So yes, this is referring to a memory of a guy with a blonde mane. So a blonde mane who was singing some bullshit 21 years ago. Sorry, what's this? I'm not sure what that means though. A disco singer? Lonesome long way home. What's this? Oh yes, we're trying to retrace my drunken steps back home. Okay. No, Jesse. I've yet to learn whether disco is literally disco music or if it's referring to like a faction or like an idea or something. So bear with me. I'm still very early through the game. Hang on. What's this? Pissing competition. So tasks. What's this? So there's a pissing match between Precinct 41, mine, and Precinct 57, Kim's. Ask Kim about this after your initial inspection of the dead body. Find my shoe. I believe I threw it through literally through the window. Your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go venturing into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them. Inspect the body. Yeah, so the trouble is I keep trying to throw up when we get near it, so we're waiting for the winds to change. Yes, I've lost my badge. I need to report my missing badge to the 41st Precinct. The lieutenant said that you can use the radio in his motor car. Pay for the damages caused to the whirling in rags. Sorry, caused in the whirling in rags. So that's the hostel over there. Okay. Who made the call reporting the crime? Someone reported the hanging to the RCM, so to the militia. Maybe if you can find out who it was, it may shed new light on the events. You have an idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. So call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave. So that's the woman who runs or works here in the hostel, just over there. Get a reality lowdown. You have no idea where you are. Lena, so the lady in the wheelchair, encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Perhaps try a rich person. Rich people are educated. That's an extremely concerning sentence. Okay. Let's pop out for a minute. Okay. Sometimes the camera goes a bit weird on me. Again, for those joining, welcome. I'm in a sort of dialogue-heavy, point-and-click sort of detective investigation type game in the city of Revachol. Sorry, my voice. Need to wet the whistle. It seems to be a city on the decline, being pieced together like a broken teapot. Yeah. It's not clear what caused the decline. I mean, is it just the result of being occupied, no longer chasing a dream? Hang on.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Kim's precinct.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Okay.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
So when I started the game, I heard its horn honking to, indicate that he'd arrived. I opened the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Wait, is the engine on, did it say? Vapor emanates from the large engine. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. Okay, sorry, briefly, inside my own head, I was sort of wondering whether or not Kim was even real. Because I've yet to see an NPC interact with Kim, only with me. I was starting to wonder if Kim was just in my head, as like a thing, like a twist thing. But if this engine is on and hasn't had time to cool down yet, he must be real. Someone drove this here recently, so he must be him. So that mystery's been solved. Yeah, that thing. Hang on. So, in the cabin, you're welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone and hook. Hang on.
A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Okay. I pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Fuck. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Oh, God. Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Hi, Alice. This is an officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
A voice replies in the radio.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Okay. What does that mean, sorry? Under the green yellow save button catches your eye. Surely this one. We're talking to his precinct. Could you connect me to the 41st precinct? Yes, I need to report my missing badge. I need you to connect me to the civilian Sylvie. Ignore Alice and press the button called saved. Don't do that. Hang on. Yes, let's speak to the 41st precinct. I have something I need to report, please.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5, this is 41st, come in, over.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, station 41. I've got an urgent business, over.
10-4, message received, 10-5, relay message, what's your status, over.
Oh, just reporting in? I'm not going to report my missing badge?
10-18, state your message, sir.
Oh, here we go. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. Am I begging my sergeant now? Every person I'm bumping into, I'm begging them for money. And it's always the first... No, okay, it's not the first option in this case. Okay. I need to report my badge missing. My badge is missing.
But you said... Never mind.
I lied to him. I said, yes, my badge is right here. The lieutenant's eyes go wide.
10-9, over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it?
Is it him? What does he want?
Oh no, the captain knows me. Is it him? He says. So Jean Vacuumer?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
I say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Oh no. Is it going round?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
No wait. He's taking the piss. Dick fucking Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Yeah. Ha ha, officer has lost his badge, ha ha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can't we move on? Just want to get this reported. Or come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious. The second one. Yeah, ha ha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Yeah, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Sorry, I'm as a normie, I'm a little confused. Are police badges serious? Surely you just void it and make a new one, no? Hang on.
Satellite Officer Vikmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Oh, in this place it is. Okay. Can we just move on? I want to get this reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Great.
What's going on?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Mac Torson.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Right. Could you all please stop saying he lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
So I failed my reaction check. I say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Anyway, enough with this. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
I meant to have a gun? Oh no.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets.
Oh fuck.
Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh fuck. I don't have my gun!
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. You get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Okay. Hang on. As a normie, a badge, I can... Yeah, alright. But a gun? That's way more serious. 72... Oh, fuck. Convince them that I didn't lose my gun. Say nothing. Oh, fuck. No, fuck. We've got to report there's a missing gun. Like, don't try to fucking hide... Like, swallow your pride on this one, man. You got to... You gotta report that you miss your fucking gun. If there's a handgun floating around somewhere, I say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Convince them I didn't lose my gun. There's no option to own up. I try to convince them. Okay, fine. I try to convince them that I didn't lose my gun.
Lying?
Success.
Over the phone? It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course. I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain.
Oh, fuck. I've lost my handgun.
Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer.
Fuck.
You need further assistance? Over.
Fuck. Okay, you know what? We're gonna search for the gun for a minute. We're gonna very quickly search for the gun before I get back to them. Right. Transmission complete. Standing by. Over. End call with the 41st.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
The static ends with a loud click, and everything is silent in the cabin. Fuck! I've lost my handgun! Fuck. Okay, that's a huge issue. Okay. I pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Okay, so I need you to connect me to a civilian. Sylvie is her name. She may have reported the murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim, can't give you Sylvie's the bartender. He gave you Sylvie's number.
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
I wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Thank you, Alice.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through the static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Believe we've met before. No. Wait, no, Sylvie wasn't the woman that we met with the cigarette, was it? No, it wasn't. Hello, this is... Oh, I see, believe we met before as in... before I got drunk. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
She recognizes your voice almost immediately. So you quit your job at the Whirling. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay. Well, I don't need to ask number one, why didn't she call? I mean, you know, if she can't, there's no phone. That's the obvious answer. Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
You can hear her tense up on the other side.
Why not?
Yeah. Well, why not? Be direct.
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
Okay. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
She seems to relax a little bit. Who's she referring to? She's not referring to me, is she? You know whom? Okay. The bartender? Why would she say you know whom? Okay. Have you seen a gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
I showed my gun? When did I show my gun?
You were trying to impress some people with it.
Oh,
Everyone
God.
was eating, and...
Oh, God. She stops hesitantly, not sure if she should continue. What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Off what?
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
Why am I doing that?
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very nice visuals there.
Okay. Right. I don't know what to say. Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead.
But
saying things like, "Big bucks cannot lie," and "Guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns."
What?
It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask.
Fucking hell. I don't suppose you've seen my badge.
Yes, I know who you are.
No,
You're
that's
a
not what
police officer. The law.
I know, that's not what I meant.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
It was chafing. Right. Kim doesn't have a uniform, and he seems real to me. Fuck. Gonna let it slide. I don't need answers for every little thing.
Right. It's better to not ask too many questions, lest people start thinking you're a cop or something.
Right. I think I've got everything I need. Everything I need. Thank you very much.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
She's ready to hang up. Low empathy. By Sylvie. This is a red check. It cannot be retried. 1 second. What is that pose? You right, sweetie? You okay? It's like you can't decide whether or not you're going to wake up or not. You right? She's being a seal. You're right. Weirdo. Alright. There we go. Hey, sweetie. I love you. I love you. I do love you. Yeesh. Oh, sorry. I'm enjoying Disco Elysium, but can I just say, holy fucking shit, last night I went off to watch a bit of Deep Space Nine. Fucking hell. It got really... I said it was good. It got really good really quickly. Holy crap. Some damn good Star Trek I'm watching right about now. Yeah. Fuck. I'll talk about it later because there's so much to unpack, but fucking hell. Fucking hell. Hang on. Yes, hello, sweetie. Okay. So, yes, don't call me again. Might as well try. Empathy 1. I roll it anyway. Why did she seem angry with me?
Yes,
Ah.
you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Wait, before I go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened.
Oh,
Just made me want to quit.
did I shoot the skua? The bird on the wall? Is that why its wing is broken? Did I discharge my firearm at the bird? Okay, what skua thing?
The stuffed bird. The great skua.
No.
You threw it against the wall while
Oh,
screaming,
fucking-
fuck that bird, and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
God. I'm sorry, Sylvie. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Okay. Bitch bird got what's coming. No, don't say that! Why do I always end up screwing everything up? That sounds like me, alright.
Didn't seem like you had fun doing it, though.
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Oh.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
Go on. I want to know what I did.
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
I'm so sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet.
Oh.
The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Why was I flushing police documents?
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, ignore that bit. What did I say about police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
Oh, fuck me. My gun, my badge, and now I started flushing police documents. Sorry, what happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay. I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Okay. Well, thank you for talking to me. Take care, Sylvie.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now. Thank you, Alice.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Close the door. That sucks to learn that. Maybe Sylvie knew me more than just as a tenant. She seemed really broken up about it, or maybe I just was that bad. Poor woman.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your copo type.
Excuse me? Suggestion. This is the first time you've spoken. Who are you? Suggestion. Part of my psyche. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Okay. What are copper types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
I don't know. What are you on about?
Yes. Sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
What are the other copper types?
Oh, you know. Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
Yeah, I mean, I see. A suggestion because I apologize to Sylvie. Yeah. Okay. Fuck, they should be sorry. No. Yeah, I'm sorry for my shitty behavior.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
Thank you, Logic. I see. So because I had that conversation and because I decided to apologize to Sylvie for my behavior, do I get the ability to unlock rigorous self-critique? Here we go. Problem. No, wait, that's not it. Sorry, it's this one. You're one sorry piece of shit. Oh, thank you, brain. A cop penitent, a flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be grovelling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazavian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat o' nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you can be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really, criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Or you can just take some damn responsibility. Internalize that message. This is cool. I like this. Just, sorry, speaking like mechanically. For as in what the game is doing with its speech-heavy mechanics. Something like Divinity was crap because it was just a binary. You can either make the speech check or you can't. Baldur's Gate was better with the rolling dice and all, but this one feels even more advanced than that. You're not just rolling, but you're sort of upgrading your ability to navigate through conversations with specific contextual things that have happened in those conversations. It's very cool indeed. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah. Okay. Perhaps, chat, if you're tempted to play this, perhaps this might be one not to watch, if you know what I mean. As in, have your own spoilerless adventure thing. Okay. So what's his name? That was, can't remember his name again, but Tommy? That's the gardener lady. I need to get my bloody shoe. Also, it's snowing now. It's snowing and I can't see the thing on the floor. Hang on. How do I get my damn... Oh, what's that? Is that a door? Hang on. If there's a door, maybe I can just go get my shoe. Hang on. Okay. Let's go back upstairs. Hey Lena. Right. Where the fuck is my gun? I was waving my gun around, then I bashed the bird. Wait, maybe it's near where I bashed the bird off the thing? Hang on. So where was it? Is there a window that I... Oh, hang on. A thought. Logic. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Oh, did I look at something? Paper, maybe? Oh, wait a minute. If that's my room... No, wait. Round here. That must be the window. So my shoe went through that window. Aha, there we go. Sliding door. Let's go through the sliding door. Okay. Finally, my shoe. Alright. Oh, hello. What's that? A gust of briny wind washes over you. Does that mean the wind has changed and I can go and investigate the corpse without puking? I take shoe. Nope. Take all. Shoe. Item gained. A snakeskin shoe. Sweet. Shoes. Okay. So where the fuck... Yeah, where's my gun? Hang on. Ooh, what's that? The smell of the sea makes you dizzy.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like two baby crocodiles.
Yeah, these don't look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Okay. Right. So, let's have a quick look. Hang on. Documents? Fished them out because I damaged the plumbing, so I presume they're no longer in here. And is that the sofa? Can I find anything down here?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting,
It's the bed, rather.
but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Let's see. No time to rest right now. What's that there? Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack,
The what?
or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here.
I'm sorry about all this.
No problem, officer.
He takes a step towards the door, like he'd like to leave. Yes. So I can't sleep. Just gonna look around for... Hang on. What is this here? Can I interact with that? The water's running. It's the mirror.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
So I'm grinning like an idiot, trying to remember the good times of old. Let the mirror be... I'll leave the mirror be for now. Okay. So what was that about a weird suitcase there? Can I interact with that? No. Okay. Right, so we got the shoe. Need to locate my gun and the badge. Right. So I ripped the bird off the wall. Fuck. What's that there? Take, what's that? Nossaft? What does that mean? Nossaft. I don't know what that is. Drugs? Drugs? Really? Macintosh? Surely not. Nosafed. Nosafed? Ah, okay. Hello, bartender.
Can I help you?
Okay. I've seen something at the here at the Whirling, a thing to talk about.
What thing?
Okay. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with...
He changes his mind.
Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Okay. Thank you. I saw a sign saying that the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
I don't suppose there are 8 of them, are there?
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
He gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days.
Oh.
You sleep between them.
Ah.
He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Thank you, Brain. Speaking to the bartender, there's something else I want to ask you about.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Thing-based questionnaire? You referring to him? Okay. So, yeah, my brain is saying I've missed something in the whirling. Okay. I wonder. Where did I rip? Oh. Okay, coffee's wearing off. So, wait, did I... Yeah. With Lena. Lena, sorry, no, she's not here normally. Yeah, she doesn't stay here. She lives down the street, doesn't she? Okay. I have no idea where my gun is. Right, hang on. What am I looking for? Who made the call? So keep searching for the caller, despite lacking an obvious lead. Track down the badge. It's unclear how you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in a world as huge as this. Maybe you'll just stumble across it down the line. Miracles happen. Track down your gun. Someone must know something about your lost firearm. Maybe a district authority, like someone high up in the union, or someone local who saw it with you before you passed out. The Whirling's absent bartender. Absent bartender? Oh yeah. He's not that guy over there. Okay. Keep searching then. Right. So wait, with the change in... I wonder if I can go near the body now. With the weather slightly different. Is Kuno the little shit still throwing rocks? There's a little ginger. Yeah, there he is. So can I approach the body now? Quick save it.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
I see. So because I got that talent, got my shit together. So +6, shit compressed. So hang on a minute. Let me just try to learn more before I do it. Hang on. It's here, isn't it? So rigorous self-critique. So that's the next thing I'm learning. So volumetric shit compressor. I got my shit together. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. So let me just hang on. Endurance. So all these checks here. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Physique based. Okay. So let's try it again. So 72% chance to succeed. I roll.
Ha ha ha.
Bugger.
Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse.
Damn it.
There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Oh, fuck. I failed again? Even though I got my shit compressed? How is this possible?
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Sometimes even that is not enough. Life is unfair.
What do I do now?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
What, are you going to help, Kim? Are you just going to complain that I don't have my shit together? You lift the damn thing down.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring and completing side tasks.
Maybe it's okay if you don't make it today. The dead man isn't going anywhere. And there's always other things to do.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Right. What's she doing? Yeah, she's good. She's bubbling behind me. Okay. Must admit, chat, yeah, doing my best, but I'm feeling quite exhausted now. So a few more minutes and then I think I'm going to go wind down and go straight to bed. Hang on. I have a skill point. I have a skill point? Skill point. What does that look like? Here, maybe? Skill point. Okay. Okay. Level up. Skill point. I see that little diamond. I see. Is encyclopedia leveled up once? Is that what that means? Okay. So what should I get? Intellect. Hang on. Your capacity to reason. Intellect +5. Okay. What shivers? Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Hand-to-eye coordination. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Okay. You can press info on the skill to find out what it actually does. Info on the skill. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Ah. Cool for fine detail detectives, sensualists, urban scavengers. Perception wants you to be open to the world, with eyes, ears, and nose working at full capacity. It enables you to take in what others don't notice. The little wad of bills hidden away in the sugar bowl. The odour of a perp hiding beneath the floorboards. The gulp of a suspect after claiming they've got nothing to hide. Okay. That could be worth it. Encyclopedia, hang on. Wealth of knowledge almost... Yeah, it's a wealth of knowledge of the world. That's a pretty cool game. I need to have to sit down and read all of these carefully, I think, before the next stream. So I know. Okay. What's this? Inland Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight cannot see. What does that mean? Cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, and mental creators. I don't know what that's a reference to, if anything. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put it into perception. Perception. Level up. Okay. So see, hear, and smell everything. Right. Okay. Right. What was that there?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay. Call box. Main hall building A.
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell.
Oh, fuck.
Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Sorry, am I just randomly hitting doorbells?
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Trying to impersonate Kuno. Fuck off, pig! I'm Kuno! I don't give a shit! Let me in!
Pardon? This is not Kuno.
Uh-oh.
Who is this? Please just stop calling here. I don't have time to deal with this. Thank you.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
Do you think I got like a 0 out of 10 from her? What the fuck? Why am I just randomly buzzing? Sorry, for anyone who didn't... So, like, for the last several years before I moved into this bungalow, I was in a flat in central Brighton, and we had our... fucking hell. Our fucking communal doorbell system, you know, hit the button. So, people would just randomly hit the buttons. They would just randomly walk past, at times, hitting the buttons. It got so bad that during Gay Pride in Brighton... So, I lived... very, 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 very close to the Pride, shall we say. I suppose I could... It's not as if I live there anymore. It's not as if I docked myself basically on the fucking Pride route. It was a nightmare. And people would just fucking... Just for the giggles, they'd just start hitting the buttons. One woman, a few years ago, hit the flat buzzer, and she wanted to come into the flat to use the Wi-Fi to buy tickets for the Pride that she was in. And I was like, lady, this is a fucking private residence. What the fuck? Thank you, Armelk. Thank you, Contact. And thank you, Damray. Thank you very much. Hang on a minute. So, Andrew Orlando Hare. Boxing for young athletes. 24-hour window? What the fuck is this? Businesses? Ice City. What's this?
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
The main hall building. Oh, see, it's not necessarily just this building. It's multiple things all over the place. Whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Thank you, Warren. Thank you very much, Warren. And thank you, Hockey and Legos. Thank you, all of you. Okay. Empty card. What does that mean?
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
He takes a step back, inspecting the other names on the list. Okay. Well, remember that that's there. What's this here? Door. Can't get through it. Okay. Let's see. So time is passing. What's this giant crack through the concrete? Some great tectonic force is cracking the pavement like an eggshell.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
The lieutenant looks down the street.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, rather fond of him thus far. 'Cause he's gonna die. Hang on. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Oh, yeah. What are they doing? Are they playing bowls? Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Leading onto the roof? What the fuck? What do you mean leading onto the roof? Hello. Let's speak to them. Oh yeah, just walk straight through their game. Okay, sure, fine. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
He covers his mouth to hide a burp. Oh, hang on.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
He nods to his partner. Hello, this man's in a uniform.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
I like that. You're a man with a fork in a world of soup. I'm going to use that in the future. That's really good.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Brain, we don't have time for this. What the fuck? Alright, I got this. Ball time!
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah.
They're way past their prime.
Right, here we go. Okay, hand-to-eye coordination. Right, so medium 10. I grab one of the balls and show them how it's done. Oh no.
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast.
What?
You threw your sister's breast.
Brain, what the fuck?
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
Okay. Why did it feel so wrong? The throw was terrible. No need to mock me.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
His tone is full of admiration. Really?
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
He shakes his head with extreme disdain. Also, hi there, Harry. Hi there indeed. Okay. I was going for something cool, but I screwed it up, like always.
The man in the uniform says nothing. His gaze is fixed on the horizon. His merry partner is staring at the ground like he's trying to see right through to the other side. The lieutenant is looking at you. His face is expressionless. Everything has gone very quiet. It seems as even the waves have ceased their crashing against the promenade. It feels heavy.
Okay. Yeah. Is this a crater? You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
What created it?
I do. Fire
Do you know?
from heavy artillery.
Heavy artillery? It's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Huh. So wait, who are the communards?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
The Carabinier frowns. Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Yeah, he adds, squeezing a ball in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Okay. This is stuff that I just don't know about. Why shell them here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
Okay.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Okay. I nod thoughtfully and turn to look northeast.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
I see.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
So what I know so far, folks, is that the city is under occupation by the coalition after this revolution? Was it a communist revolution, or is he just taking the piss? I thought it was, like, cultural, artistic. Was it literally a communist revolution? That would very quickly explain why the other nations would want to check that shit quickly. Hold on, the coalition.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
I see. Are you perhaps as in like a loyalist soldier who was defending Revachol against communist, like an uprising? So is that why everything's so bombed out? That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eye.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Huh. A dark shadow runs across his face.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake my head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. Commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing, I don't think, I just do. I don't really know enough to... I suppose that's not really the question, is it? That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. Let's see, is it talking about in literal support of a communist uprising? As in the hard-working class to take over? Foreign powers cleaned up our mess and now they rule us. Shake head in shame. No, I don't know enough about this coalition. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to respond to this. How to respond to this. We'll go with... Nah, that sounds like it's in support of a communist revolution, almost. Nothing. I don't think. I just do. But that sounds almost... It sounds, I don't know, stupidly... Like, I'm 14 and this is deep, or whatever.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains...
He isn't really paying attention to your words anymore.
I would have preferred if the Right Honourable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case. Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
He sighs.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Wait, so the rule of the suzerain. So was it a communist uprising against an absolute monarchy? Who... You mentioned Guillaume. Guillaume?
A true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Frisell. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Some manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
And who is Frisell?
Damn Frisell. He was the king we couldn't protect. The Carabineers failed him, and the crown. He died in the hands of the Hyperlay, in a very public execution.
The old veteran falls silent and massages his chest.
He slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
What exactly is the suzerain?
The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
I think it's just me, I'm afraid, but he slowly nods and says it to himself.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Well, no, don't really need to... he's an old soldier who stands proud. Still wearing the uniform while playing a game in the crater of his home. What else does he have? Changing the topic. Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling Rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with the cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
Also, sorry, thank you, yes. A few years, I mentioned this before, off topic entirely, but during certain events in America a few years ago, we had, I remember walking past and just seeing lots of graffiti all over Brighton and Hove, and it kept saying, what was the graffiti saying? I can't remember exactly what the graffiti was saying, but it kept uses the word cop everywhere. the word cop was included in so much graffiti. It was about stuff happening in America at the time to do with their police force. But we don't really use the word cop in the south of England. We say police or police officer. So it was weird. It felt like weirdly imported a term that wasn't quite working here in England. No, we don't even say copper either. That's more of a, what's the term for it? Like an outdated term, or like something you'd hear in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. No, down here you say the police.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
So you don't know anything?
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Yeah.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
You be quiet, drama. Okay. Well, thank you for your time. Okay. Cool. If you'll forgive me, folks, I know it's a little bit early, but I am feeling quite exhausted right about now. I'm probably gonna wrap up and leave it there for this evening at least. But this is very cool. Sort of poking through and getting an understanding of what's going on here. So Revachol seems to be, well, by the sound, again, I kind of assumed that a lot of the things that they were speaking, they were speaking in flowery terms about a revolution, but could they be literally talking about a political revolution? When he says commies, does he literally mean communist? And, yeah, to overthrow a monarchy that this man stood in the defense of, and it was only through foreign assistance that the communists... Well, even and this guy says that the communists weren't even wiped out, or at least, he said that they didn't surrender. So are they still around? As like a hidden element? Yeah. And the whole place is just, yeah, like we're just in the ruins, aren't we? Or cleaned up a little bit, but... Jesus, it's been like 21 years since all of this, and things haven't really recovered. Shit. Anyway, well, thank you for watching, folks. I'm gonna go and go to bed, I think, because I just woke up a bit too early this morning. I would love to continue, but I woke up at like 5. Right. I'm gonna wind down. Where's that dog? Oh, look at these. Look at these. Anyway, sorry for those who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, though. Briefly, look what I did today. Hang on. Just to re-show you again. I went to a garden centre where I got a whole bunch of different seeds. I got some more next to me here. Runner beans and radishes and potatoes and onions and what else was there? Carrots as well. Because the garden that you guys were kind enough to get me, so thank you all of you. Thank you for letting me have a home with a garden. It's got about 6 square meters worth of vegetable plots that I'm preparing. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, what else did I get? I got like, is it a riddle? It's like, you know, like when you pan for gold, but it's got really big holes in it. It's like a metal pan, and I'm gonna there's a whole bunch of rocks and stuff in the vegetable plot, so it's a nightmare. Don't forget the garlic. Maybe not this year, Toreador. I'm gonna go with some vegetables. Yeah, like a big metal sieve. Yeah, exactly that, twin. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes, how the vegetables go as I start planting them. Right. So, hang on. Yeah, I'm knackered. Gonna go to sleep, I think. So thank you again for watching. Have a lovely evening. Thank you for your kindness, everyone. Thank you, Kameth, Sebaboy, Chemtrails, Warn, and Hockey and Legos. Thank you, all of you. Right. Let me have a look and see. Are any of my clanmates doing anything with a bit more energy? No, I don't have the energy to talk about Deep Space Nine. We'll talk about it later, because holy shit, so much has happened. It's very cool. Right, let me leave you in the company of... Who's on? So Dinkle is on. My brother is on. Let me leave you in the company of my brother then. So I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? I can't tell you. I've no idea what this is. I will let my brother explain. So this is my knobhead brother. So yeah, please be nice to him. Please be friendly. And have a lovely, lovely evening, everyone. I hope to catch you again later for some more Disco Elysium. Take care. Take care all.